guys, this meeting will
Okay.
be sent. This meeting will be uploaded in the YouTube. So if you feel like you mind seeing your face in the YouTube, or is there any talk later on in our table topic session that you think it is not proper to be public, so please let us know. We will not publish it into YouTube. Okay, so just communicate with us if you feel like you are uncomfortable with it being recorded. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. I kind of don't know how to do it actually. How to share my screen? Yeah.
Oh, that's the hard thing
You
about
can
using
tap
the
your
iPad.
content, you know, on the top right corner.
On the
Oh,
top
I
right
need
corner.
to
Yeah,
make.
you have a button.
Yeah.
Share
Oh yeah.
content,
Okay. Share content.
and then you can
Share
choose
what?
to share your screen.
Okay. Wait. I'm going to
Just
open
make sure
the
that
file
it doesn't
first.
have
Yeah.
any notification while you are sharing your screen. Like.
Oh, okay. But I think I'm going to open the file first. I forgot where to put it. Where did
You can
I
just
put
turn
it?
on your Do Not
My
Disturb
files.
on the right hand.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very tech savvy. And I'm currently outside, so pardon the background noises, you guys. Like Ramadan session. Okay. Kaimam, where are you now?
Who's
In
our
the office?
timer?
Kami in Masjid Al-Amin near our office.
Masjid Al-Amin.
Yeah, because I thought about
Subhanallah,
coming to the ABW
Ahi.
before, so I don't go to ABW, but turns out Toastmasters Andia is there and Iran. I'm sorry, I cannot go there now.
It's okay. Start broadcast, yeah. Okay, I'm going to broadcast my screen. And
Okay, it's visible.
is it visible? Okay,
Yeah, it's
I'm
visible.
going to...
Can you give us some time because we are trying to set this up
Yeah,
here?
it's okay.
Sure.
Toastmasters Sandia.
Yeah.
It's okay. We are giving you some time by giving a little presentation for Satu Business Master Nelly, actually. So is it visible, the presentation, guys? I think.
Yes, it's clearly visible.
Okay.
Thank you, Kamen.
All right, so everyone, happy Friday evening. My name is Medika Febriandila, and I am the president of Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. Before I officially start the meeting, I'm going to give a little presentation about what is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club actually. If you think that we are a bunch of people who are toasting the bread, no, we are not. We are here to do something else, and we are going to explain it to you. First thing first, what is Toastmasters Club actually? Toastmasters Club International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skill through a worldwide network of clubs. We have 364,000 members across 145 countries, divided into 60,200 plus clubs. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. We've been around since 1924, so we've been helping people since like so long ago. What makes us different is that we have pathways. So pathways are the paths that best align with your interests and objective upon joining Toastmaster. We have 11 pathways ranging from presentation mastery to visionary communication, and you may choose one of them or even two of them if you like. If you see us as a university, pathways can be seen as your major. Okay, so these pathways are not divided. We have like 5 levels. In each levels, you have to finish several projects, and each pathways has different projects in it. Okay, so it's like, you can see it also as a game where you have to finish several goals like that. Now we're getting to know about our little club here. We are Ministry of Finance Club. We are initially BKF or Badan Kebijakan Fiskal. So BKF is one of our unit in Ministry of Finance, as you know. We were chartered in early April 2017 by our founding fathers, Irwanda Wisnuwardana and Andi Yoga Hartanto. So we are a club, a family, a safe place for you to have fun and to grow your leadership and public speaking in English. Mind to tell you, Toastmaster is not an English club. You may find any other bahasa Toastmaster like Jakarta Bahasa Toastmaster. You may find Mandarin Toastmaster, Korean Toastmaster, and many more. Okay, but in Ministry of Finance, we use English as our main language. These are our executive committees. This is where we hone our leadership skill. This is the guys that will manage the club for 1 year, and our tenure is going to end soon. So anyone who are interested to be the next president, don't hesitate to contact me. Yeah. Open bidding ya. And these are our members, but it's still not updated yet. We have new members coming up, and if you are interested to see your face in this Hall of Fame, don't hesitate to be our member. Now the question, it's changing. Okay. Now the question is why? Why should be a member of us? Because you will gain these benefits. First, you will improve your public speaking skills because every Friday you will have the chance to do so. You will build your leadership skill by joining us as an ex-coach or helping us weekly as our role takers that I will explain later. You will practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting, since in finishing your project, you have to write down your speeches first, and that's where the writing part comes in. And then you will gain a competitive advantage in the workplace, since all the skills that you will learn from Toastmasters are very, very applicable in your workplace. It will build your self-confidence and self-awareness, of course. You will have unlimited personal growth, and you will work on networking in a supportive environment. So in Toastmasters, it is very normal to have friends from abroad. We have Toastmaster Sandia here from India, and we have our friends from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Brunei Darussalam. So it is very good for your connection. And lastly, it will maximize your potential. Every Friday, we have our session, and in our session, we have 3 main agendas. The first is the prepared speech. It is a member-only session where our member will deliver their speech to complete their pathways. Second would be the table topic session. It's open for everyone. This is your chance, our Toastmaster, to take an impromptu speech from 1 to 2.5 minutes by answering our prompt, be it a question, a song, a picture, or anything, depending on the theme that we have that day. And lastly, we have the evaluation session. This is what makes us different also, because in this session, we are going to evaluate the meeting in general and your speech in particular. So we're going to help you, perfect your future speech. And if you wish to know more about our guidelines, please visit our Instagram profile and see the highlight guidelines below. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still not used to using this iPad. I'm so sorry. So these are the role takers that I've been talking before. Every meeting, we have people that help the meeting run smoothly. The first is the Toastmaster of the meeting, or Tom, like the MC of the meeting. So if you see a little abbreviations in front of our name, that indicates our role for today. So you see Tom in the front of my name, so I'm going to act as the Tom today. Second is the table topic master, or TTM, the one that will lead the table topic session. We have GE, our general evaluator, the one that will lead the evaluation session. We have our timer and grammarian. These two are pretty self-explanatory, but for grammarian, don't be afraid, because he or she is not a grammar Nazi, but instead this person will help you, find your grammar mistakes, because we don't really get the grammar used in our daily language, right? And also our grammarian will count the use of word of the day or idiom of the day in your speeches. So every week we are going to have our idiom or word of the day in every meeting, and we highly encourage you guys to use that in your speech, because our grammarian will count it, and that will help you to be voted as the best table topic speaker of the day. Next, we have counter, the one that will count the or any word that you use to buy your time in your speech, to make you aware of how many times you use in your speech. And lastly, you have ballot counter, pretty self-explanatory. This person will help us to count the best table topic speaker of the day. We have our meeting every Friday. We've been using hybrid settings since December, if I'm not mistaken. You may come online through Zoom, or you may come offline to our room in ABW, activity-based workplace. We usually use the Ki Agus Badruddin room, so just check in. But during the Ramadan, this meeting and our next meeting on next 2 weeks, on the next fortnight, we are going to have full online meetings. So we will come back offline on May. Okay, we have our meeting from 5 to 6:30 p.m. normally, but since it's Ramadan, we shift into 4 to 5:30 p.m. Jakarta time. Okay, and if you wish to come, don't forget to register yourself through the link bit.ly/rsvp-mfnc. Okay, and it's open for everyone, not limited to Ministry of Finance staff only. If you have your brother, your spouse who is not a part of Ministry of Finance, just take them with you. And lastly, if you want to join us as a member, don't hesitate to contact our VP membership, Toastmaster Dita, through her WhatsApp below. And last but not least, please follow us on Instagram at MYF Toastmasters Club for more info and meeting updates, because we mainly use our Instagram for our announcement. I think that would be it. My little presentation. And if you guys still have any questions, oh my god, I'm so zoomed in. Okay. So if you still have any questions regarding our meeting, our membership, or anything, don't hesitate to drop the question in the chat box, or contact anyone that you know in this club, or you can contact us through Instagram. Okay. So I have to check first. Do we have all the role takers ready today? Okay, we have Iren. Thank you so much, Iren, for backing up. I love you so much. And we have Akara is gone. Oh, okay, we have Akara.
Yes.
I think we have everyone.
I guess we have it all, yeah.
Can you hear us?
Right. Yes,
we can hear you, Kak.
Okay. So actually, Sandia bring her one friend to this room right now.
Oh, welcome. What's his or her name?
First, like this.
Oh, welcome.
Hi. Oh my God, we're so
Hi.
sorry that we're not there.
Hi, welcome.
I couldn't see it. Why? Gimana sih caranya? Okay, I switch to gallery view. Hi. So thank you, Toastmaster Sandia, for bringing your friends today. I think Iren, you can what is it? Mundurin the kameranya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mundurin aja manually.
Okay.
How to say it in English? I don't know. Mundurin. What is it in English ya? Mundurin ya. Nah. So we can get everyone into the frame.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iren.
Okay, I think we have everyone. I'm going to officially start the meeting then. Wait, I'm finding my phone. Okay. As the president of Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, I call this meeting open. I'm going to give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Medi. Toastmaster Medi, the screen is yours. Hi everyone, it's me again. Today I'm going to act as your Toastmaster of the meeting, or as the MC of the day. Welcome to Ministry of Finance weekly meeting, everyone. Yay! In this meeting, we are going to have a very interesting theme of the day. It is cultural diversity. I think it's very relatable, yeah, since we have Toastmaster Sandia and her friends today who have different culture, country-wise, but even us within Indonesia, we have different cultures from different regions, from different islands, right? And we are having Toastmaster Nelly here from Surabaya, and then we have soon to be Toastmaster Miftahul Fatoni. I forgot, where do you work? In which region?
I'm in Jakarta.
Oh, you are from Jakarta. And then we have soon to be Toastmaster Arsi. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Arsi. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So, are you a Ministry of Finance staff?
Yes, I am. I'm from
Where do you come from?
Sorry, since to be Toastmaster Arshi, you seem to be muted right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Hi.
Sorry. I'm the Sobat Interest.
Pardon? Where do you come from?
Sobat Interest.
Sobat interest? I didn't catch
Yes.
that. I'm sorry. Sobat.
Yes, I'm in Ministry of Treasury.
Oh, perbendaharaan. In which office?
In Kalimantan Utara.
Nice. So it is very relatable with our theme because we have our friend from Kalimantan Utara or North
North
Kalimantan,
Yes.
right? Thank you so much for coming all the way with different time zone, right?
Yes. It's
It's
Wita
Wita.
here.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much. I think that would be a very interesting topic later on, yeah, on our table topic session. And now in our theme cultural diversity, we have our word of the day. It is culture vulture. So culture vulture means someone who loves culture so much, just like all of us here. The way you use it in your example, in your sentence, for example. Toastmaster Gita is the kind of culture vulture we haven't seen before. She likes to go abroad to learn about other countries' culture. That would be the example of the use of culture vulture. I think I'm going to type the word later on in the chat box. Yeah, or do we have it already? Okay, I'm going to.
I can help you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Gita.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah, suddenly there is an ambulance passing the street. I hope the background noise is not interrupting you guys. And today we are going to have our two main agendas. Sadly, we won't have our prepared speaker because our member is canceling her speech today, but I think it's okay. Perhaps next week we're going to see our member. Oh, next week, yeah, because next week we're going to have a day off. On the fortnight, we can see our member delivering their speech. We are going to have two main agendas. It is the table topic session and evaluation session. Without further ado, we are going to embark on the first agenda. But before that, we are going to get to know our role takers of the day that will be introduced by our lovely GE, Toastmaster Dita. Toastmaster Dita, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, our beloved Madam President, and also our Toastmasters of the meeting, who is always beautiful, as you can see. So, hi everyone, my name is Dita, and I'm going to be the General Evaluator, or the GE today, as Medika has previously mentioned. In Toastmasters, we have some roles, and as the GE, I am responsible to introduce all of the role takers today to you. So, as you can see, that in conducting this meeting, I'm not going to be alone. We have some people here, and I think we can start with the grammarian, which is Toastmasters Raki, and I think he is going to take the ballot counter as well. So you can introduce both of your role.
Hello, everybody. It's very nice to meet you in this lovely afternoon. My name is Akara. You can call me Akara or Raki. And today I will be your grammarian as well as your ballot counter. So the role of the grammarian has actually been explained by our Madam President before, and it's quite self-explanatory. My duty is to take note of any misuses of grammar during the table topics session. And hopefully at the end of the meeting, I would have a few notes for us to evaluate our uses of grammar so that in the future we can try to improve on our English grammar. And just as a fair warning, you don't need to be afraid of me as the grammarian. I'm the one that actually learns the most by taking this role with all of you. And I might as well introduce my other role as a ballot counter. So since I'm the host of this meeting and I have the access to the polls, in today's session, we will choose our best table topic speaker by choosing on the poll feature of Zoom. So later on, I will edit the poll as we have finished our table topic session, and then you can just choose which one you think is the best table topic speaker from the poll feature on Zoom. And I shall announce the winner at the end of the session. Okay, that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Dita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara, and I think he's always been one of our best grammarian, yeah. So I think we can have his evaluation later on. And thank you very much for introducing the ballot counter as well. And I think we can move to the counter to Toastmaster Sandia. So Toastmaster Sandia, please explain what will you do here. And I'm so sorry, I think previously we haven't briefed you about what you will need to explain here, but you can simply just explain about what you will do, since I think you have seen us doing this last week, right? So
Yes,
please.
actually I have been a member. I've done this before.
Oh.
I have to look at my script and talk because
Oh yeah. I kind of forget that you were Toastmaster.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a pause or filler. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, you know. So I'll also listen for filter sounds, including etc. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker has used these expressions, and all the very best to all the speakers. Thank you. Yay!
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sandia. So she will also be paying attention to all of our speeches. So, but don't be afraid, guys, of the grammarian and also the counter, because they're going to help us to improve. Thank you very much for introducing your role. And I think we can move to the timer to Toastmaster Imam. The screen is yours.
Hi, everyone. Let me make sure you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, you're audible.
So hi everyone, my role today will be the timer. So during your speeches later on at the table topic session, I will time your speech. I will share my screen. Later there will be a timer. So for table topic sessions, we need to give our speeches within 2 minutes. Later the screen will be changed to green when you reach 1 minute, and it will change to yellow when you reach 1:30. And at 2 minutes, the screen will change to red. That means you have to conclude your speeches within 30 seconds. And if you surpass the time limit of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will not be eligible to be voted as the best table topic speaker. So I think that's all from me. Back to you again, Gita.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Imam, for helping us as the timer and also for explaining the role. So please pay attention to the time of your speech, guys, because we're practicing here. So we don't really want to, to talk for quite a long time, right? So thank you very much. And I think that's all from the role taker, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I think it's time for me to give the control to our Tom again. So back to you, Medika. Oh, wait a minute. I cannot forget to explain my role. So
Okay, back to you again, Professor Gita.
yeah, back to me again, please. So as the GE, I will try my best to pay attention to the whole meeting today, from every aspect, if I'm not mistaken. So I think in the end of the session, I will deliver my general evaluation to all of you. So please enjoy the meeting today. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Medika.
All right, so thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita, and the rest of your team for introducing your role and yourself respectively. And now we are ready to embark our first agenda, in which it is the table topic session that will be led by our table topic master, who is coming offline and saving all of us by welcoming Toastmaster Sandia and her friends. So please welcome Toastmaster Irene.
Yay! Okay, so I think I will start in here and now. Okay, everyone can see me. Yes, everyone can see me. Okay, so today we will have the meeting with the DAM cultural diversity. As everyone knows that we are in here with a different culture. Even right now in online group, there are 2 people in here come from India, a different culture from us. You can see in here. There's Toastmaster Sandia and Sri Gayatri. Gayatri? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we already have 2 persons from another country. Is also a different culture, and also right there in here online meeting. There are so many people, and we want to talk about cultural diversity. And do not forget that to use idiom of the day for today, and it is culture. Wait, I see it again. Yes. Oh, yes, culture. Yeah, culture is someone who loves culture. And you can see that the example of it, like, sees the kind of culture we haven't seen before. So if you think that you are a culture, if you think that you are really loves culture, maybe you can see and you can say yourself as culture. And right now we want to start for our table topic session for today. And maybe everyone in here want to volunteer yourself as the first person that want to answer the question or the statement from me. Everyone can raise your hand. Or maybe in the offline meeting, you want to try for the first person. Okay. Okay, so guys, Toastmasters and Dia want to try for the first person in this table topic session. Okay, you just stand up again. I'll stand up here. Okay, guys. So here is the three of us. We are like a trio. Okay, and this is the question for you. எனக்கு question என்ன கேட்க போறான்னு தெரியாது. Okay. Okay, so this is the timer. You can see the timer in here. Okay, so the question is, what do you think are the interesting things about culture? I repeat it again. What do you think are the interesting things about culture? Toastmasters Sandia, the screen is yours. So hi everybody. Regarding culture, I realized the importance of culture the time when I was a kid, from the time when I was a kid. So when I was in Africa, when I went to the dentist, I visited the dentist. The dentist was a Chinese woman. So she saw me and my bindi and she really admired me. Like, oh, you're Indian. The thing on your forehead is so beautiful. So I did not appreciate wearing the bindi because I am used to wearing it every day. Okay, so I didn't really appreciate it. But when the other person from another culture told me that it looks so beautiful and the way she appreciated, I realized the importance of, carrying my culture. And one more important thing about the cultural diversity is you become a student, you're very curious to know what other culture means to you. You learn good things from them. Because I was when before coming to Indonesia, I was under a very different impression that Indonesia is a Muslim country. But after coming here, it is a very progressive Islamic country, which I really appreciate. And me being a culture vulture and love to travel, I really appreciate each and everything and the commonality between the Indian and Indonesian culture. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Toastmasters Sandia. Guys, give applause to our Toastmasters Sandia that already sent their table topic speech. And as you can see, and as you can hear before, that Toastmasters Sandia told about her experience, that I think you see the culture, the beauty of culture is about the differences of it, right? Like you come to Indonesia and there are so many different people with the ethnics and religion, everything, and from the differences, and you can see the appreciation of it, and you can see the beauty of it, right? Okay, so thank you, Toastmasters Sandia, for delivering your speech. And I think, Toastmasters Sandia, you want to point someone in here that already in online to speak as the second person in here. Okay, so there is. I will select somebody whom I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm not. Maybe Imam. Okay, so. Okay, thank you, Imam. Do you want to take a wheel as table topics?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So, Toastmaster Imam, you want to time yourself, or maybe you want to give another person to time yourself?
I can time myself. Your Honor, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Toastmaster Imam. So, okay, so here's the question for you. Have you ever felt culture shock? Have you ever felt culture shock? Okay, so you have already known the question. Have you ever felt the culture shock? But Master Imam, the screen is yours.
Okay, have I ever felt culture shock? Definitely yes. Especially whenever I went travel part of the world. I've been to quite some places. I've been to Singapore, Thailand, and also within Indonesia itself. I see so many different cultures that we have within Indonesia. One thing that shocked me the most was when I visit Bali. You know how, for context, I think you can tell by my name, I am a Muslim and I'm raised in a Muslim family. So Muslim values is quite attached within me. So when I first visit Bali, it was because of a job that I have to do there. So I have something that I need to do there, and while doing my job over there, the driver, my team, and the driver talk about things. We have chit chat, and also what shocked me the most is I don't know whether it's okay to say this, but we have a discussion about having premarital sex, and it kind of shocked me. The point is, the driver told me that in Bali we have this kasta. I don't know how to say kasta in English, right? We have kasta in Hinduism, right? And also, one of my team member asked me, is it possible to have marriage in between the kasta? And the driver say yes, it's possible. And also, the thing that shocked me the most is, what if they don't have the blessings from the family? What he told us was, yeah, they will get the woman pregnant, so they will have the marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's very shocking to me that maybe it's common for people outside of pardon, sorry. It's just unusual for me to hear that premarital sex is done to get the blessings from the family of the bride or the groom to get married. So yeah, it's the biggest culture shock that I ever experienced. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Iman. So it's interesting for you that you told us about the experience when you went to Bali and you got culture shock in there. Well, actually, there are two people in here that also, yes, it's the two people in here come from India, and I've told them that Bali, the most people in Bali is Hinduism, and maybe in here they can understand about what you say, because I think India right now is also a serious caste, right? Yes. Still in
Yes.
caste. So it's like in Bali, and thank you so much for bringing up your experience of the culture shock. But I believe that from the experience that you have, you can see about the differences and about the beauty in that we already know from Toastmasters. Okay. Yes.
Not that it's wrong, it's just different from what I usually see in my environment. That's all.
Okay, Toastmaster Ima. I think Toastmaster Ima, you can point someone in here, maybe the one that open their camera in here to be the person that can have their tabletop speech after you.
Okay, so thank you, Iren, for the privilege you've given me. I think I'm gonna say, listen to be Toastmaster Nelly. Would you like to be the next speaker? Is it okay?
Hi. Actually, I use two devices because my laptop
Uh-huh.
getting trouble in the microphone.
Yeah, it's okay. We can still hear you.
Yeah.
You okay
Yes.
with that?
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so to be Master Nelly, am I audible right now?
Yes.
Okay, you can hear me clearly, right? Okay,
Excuse me. Yep.
you can hear me clearly.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the question for you. Okay, so I think, I don't know, this question is really you like or not, but this is, what do you dislike most about Indonesia culture? So are you Indonesia, right? Very controversial.
Yes. Okay.
so-
Okay. I think I can.
Okay, so what do you dislike most about Indonesia culture? Okay, so you get my question, right?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so Sensoritas Master Nelly, what do you dislike most about Indonesian culture? Sensoritas Master Nelly, the script is yours.
Okay. Thank you for the change. Actually, what the most I dislike about Indonesia is mental. As a customs officer at the airport, I face so many characteristic of person, and one of the most terrible passengers sometimes is Indonesian. They like don't want to be checked because they are Indonesian, and sometimes they just like avoid everything what we interviewing them, and it is more easier to interviewing the foreigner than Indonesian, because yeah, sometimes Indonesian most difficult because they avoid most, and because they feel like this is Indonesian, why I have to be checked in my country. So I think as a customs officer, the most I dislike about Indonesian is the mental. I want to give you as Indonesian person to you all guys as an Indonesian. It's if you go traveling abroad, it is okay to be checked. It is okay to be interviewing by the officer at the other country, but it is similar when you come back to Indonesia and you are checked by the officer. Just be cooperative, and as long as you're cooperative, the officer will respect to you and release everything quickly. So there's from me. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Sensoritas Master Nelly. So in here, you mean that everyone, like Indonesian people, usually didn't want to be checked by the officer or like that?
Yeah, mostly the Indonesian don't want to be checked in the airport.
Ah, so you are a customer officer in the airport right now?
Yes, actually, I am the customs officer at the airport now.
Oh, okay, so you experienced that, and because of that, you see that this is the most like the culture of Indonesia that maybe you think Indonesia should get over it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much, Sensoritas Master Nelly, and maybe
Thank you.
right now, I want to point one person that already opened his camera from the beginning. I think Sensoritas Master Sahul, follow me. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Am
Yes.
I audible?
Hey, yes, you're audible, clearly audible. And are you ready to take the question from me?
Yes, I will try maybe.
How do you pronounce his name? Oh, his name is Miftahul. Miftahul, yes, Miftahul. We can call you Miftahul, right?
Yes, my name is Muhammad Miftahul Fatoni.
Okay. So here's the question for you. And everyone here, do not forget to mention the idiom of the day, culture filter. And so here it is. Wait. Okay, question for you. In your opinion, how does cultural diversity impact society? In your opinion, how does cultural diversity impact society? Okay, so Sunsibi Toastmaster Miftahul, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. It's pleasure to have a change here. And maybe I'm a culture vulture, or we are a culture vulture, that in Indonesia so many culture. And I think what is the culture diversity make an impact and an impact to our society. The culture make our society or community, we make it open. It is like to be warm and to be kind, and we must open to all. We have many culture, we have many diversity, but it is not a problem. So we can do it our way, and I think we have a say from Bung Karno maybe, or our leader, like Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. Without if that the meaning, even though we are different, but we are unity, like that. I think that is for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sunsubi Toastmaster Miftahul, for reminding us again about the motto of our country, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. So even that Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, even know that it's the motto of our country from our founding fathers, that it's told us, even though that we are in a different religion, different ethnics, but we are still one. It's Indonesia, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. And thank you so much, Sunsubi Toastmaster Miftahul. I agree with you that from the culture, from the motto, it can strengthen us as a community, as a country, to live peace in every difference. And of course, I think maybe Sunsubi Toastmaster Miftahul, you want to point some people in here, to give their speech in table topic session for today.
Yes, maybe soon to be Toastmaster RC, maybe.
Okay, soon to be Toastmaster RC, are you there? Maybe you can show your beautiful. Oh, yes. I can see your face.
Okay, I'm sorry, because I'm in the condition that don't support the camera. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
But are you ready to take the question from me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so since we Toastmaster RC, but before I want to ask you, are you Indonesia, right? Because
yes,
this question about Indonesia. So,
yes.
Okay, so it is because actually in here there are two people from another country. Maybe I want to ask you these questions. What is Indonesia culture you want to promote most? Okay, so can you hear me? Yes. So
Okay.
what is Indonesian culture you want to promote most? Okay, so to be Toastmaster RC, the screen is.
Okay. First, again, I'm sorry for not be able to turn on my camera. I want to tell you about Indonesian culture called Tegur Sapa. Tegur Sapa is greeting to each other. We really love that. Even if someone tell me, oh, in another country there's Tegur Sapa too, atau or greetings too to others. But in Indonesia, we proud to reclaim it. We proud to claim it as it's our culture from years to years. The greeting is really interesting culture for me, because sometimes we never greet someone in this era in Gen Z. It's people in Gen X usually talk about, you know, this children about, or this gen, this genre is never talk about hi, selamat pagi, or in English is good morning to each other. But yeah, I feel it too. People in Gen X really understand that we as a Gen Z is really greeting each other. And I really want you, both of you, know that in Indonesia there's a culture called greetings. Hello? Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I think that's for me.
Okay, thank you, Setuju Toastmaster RC, and I agree with you again. With you also that Indonesia is famous about the people that also greet other people, and sometimes it becomes like, I don't know, some people don't like it, but some people really like it. But the most important thing in here, we try to be friendly to other people, whatever, and whoever it is. And maybe anyone in here want to try again, because I still have so many questions in here. Maybe Toastmaster Kiki or Toastmaster Agung, you want to try?
Fine, let's go.
Okay, okay. So you can hear this voice like the person in the podcast in the radio. So mysterious. Okay, so Toastmaster Kiki. That's another name coming back. His name is Toastmaster Kiki. Okay. So this is the question for you. Do you think the culture that requires us to marry the same ethnic group still relevant today? And what do you think about it? So do you think the culture that requires us to marry the same ethnic group still relevant today? Toastmaster Kiki, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Irene, for the very hard question. I don't know why I always got the hardest question of all, but anyways, this question, this statement is very near and dear to me, actually. I mean, not really, because I have a very negative sentiment on marriage, actually. I see marriage killing people's dream and taking people's lives away from them, not literally, but hopes and dream gone once you get married. So never mind marriage on the same culture. I don't even agree with marriage itself. I'm sorry to say. For me, there is a biological fact about marriage. Well, no offense to you guys who have been married. I'm not trying to be, better than you, or that I'm trying to be superior, superlative. No. There's this book that I've read about a biological facts that when you like someone, it will only last for 4 years. The reason being that when you raise a child, a human child compared to other primates, let's say chimpanzee or orangutan, they are premature. because human heads are too big, so we had to give birth early. So the human equivalent of a chimpanzee, newly born chimpanzee child, is a 4-year-old human. So a 4-year-old human is considered to be an independent one. And during that 4 years, the parents will secrete some kind of hormones that makes them like each other. So after that 4 years, I'm sorry, but you can't biologically love your partner anymore. So I'm against marriage, all kinds of marriage. Just live together, really. Back to you, Toastmaster Irene.
Okay, so actually, that's also Kiki, when you talk like that, you know the expression on Toastmaster Sandia here. Or maybe Toastmaster Sandia, you want to hear the words for Toastmaster Kiki about marriage?
Maybe you should get married and see for yourself. Is it that bad?
It's a big bet for me. I don't know. I'm not ready.
Okay, so maybe yes, you can try to get married and then you understand about it. I think like that. Okay, so you don't agree with that, okay? Okay, so that's the answer from our Toastmaster Kiki. So everyone has a different opinions, and in here, in table topic session, we are appreciate about other people opinions in here, and we don't want to judge people in here because it's their opinion, right? And maybe in here, I think we still have patience. Maybe you want to try? Since it was not it's okay. Okay. Okay, so I think next 2 weeks, you should come again to this place and answer the question from us. Yeah. Okay, so I think in here, in online, we can see Toastmaster Agung or Toastmaster Baraka. You want to take the wheel to give your speech. Yeah. Toastmaster Agung. Yes, Toastmaster Agung.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you right now. And maybe these questions for you. Okay, so do you think what impact do you think globalization has on cultural diversity in Indonesia right now?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, so my question is, what impact that globalization has on cultural diversity in Indonesia right now?
Okay. Okay, I start now.
Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, so what impact do you think globalization has on cultural diversity? Toastmaster Agung, the screen is yours.
Thank you. I think the question is very hard. What is the impact globalization for diversity culture in Indonesia? In my opinion, globalization is make people more easier to communicate and also to get information from the internet. The information is also include about the culture. It's depend on the person what the culture that they like to get the information, maybe about the culture, and also if they choose the culture, they can choose the culture in Indonesia or from the world. So I think, but in the other hand, it's also make not if the people choose the culture from outside Indonesia, so they will forget about the culture itself from Indonesia. So it's actually it's depend on the person how they manage about the culture itself. If the people is culture of Indonesia culture, they more choose Indonesian. So I think the culture of Indonesian is more developed and more people will involve in that culture. I think that's enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Agung.
Maaf ya Pak, lagi ada.
You really are. Okay, so you said that what I got from you that from globalization, people can come to Indonesia and learn about Indonesian things, and it's also they can appreciate and understand more about the culture that we have, right? Yes, Toastmaster Agung. Okay, thank you for your speech.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I think, okay, so right now, there is Toastmaster Baraka that opened his camera right now.
Hello.
Hello, Toastmaster Baraka. Long time not see you.
Nice to see you too.
I think I want you to be. Okay, so.
Kak Iren, I'm sorry to interrupt you first, but your camera seems to be off. Is there any way that you can manage to turn it up? Oh, it's back on again. Thank you.
To give a picture to Toastmaster Baraka, but since I didn't get the access to it.
Just look the expression of Toastmaster maybe. I think you so enjoy to talking with your friend.
Are you calling for me, Toastmaster Baraka?
Yes, yes. I like you.
Yeah.
You're very enjoy talking with your friend.
Yeah, I am like breakfasting, but I'm not fasting today, so I have early food. Yeah, everyone. Do you choose for me for the next speech, or you
No,
just say
no,
hi
no,
to me?
no. I just curious about your expressions.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah. I am very expressive. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Welcome ya Toastmaster Baraka. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so happy loh you come to our
My
meeting,
pleasure.
although you are very busy with your schedule. Is Toastmaster Iren ready with the camera?
I want to share about this.
But
Okay.
the voice is sounds ini ya, so far. Is it?
So, can you see my screen right now?
Okay, yes. Clearly, Toastmaster Iren.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the patient for you. Okay, so it's about cultural diversity right now. And can you explain about this picture?
Okay.
Toastmaster Baraka, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much for your questions. It's I think it's quite difficult questions because I never look at directly of this kind of soul of dance, but I know that the dance is come from Bali, and I think it is very unique and have a identity of Balinese culture. And for especially for the woman from Bali, and it's very sorry, a lot of distraction here, and I can focus for my questions, but it's the costume is represent of the beauty and glamour, and also sorry in here. Focus now. I can focus now.
Okay, Toastmaster Baraka, are you going to continue it again? Or?
I think I cannot answer the question because they're quite noisy here and
Okay, maybe you
distract
can,
my focus.
okay, maybe you can invite people in your room to join Toastmasters.
I don't know, but
Because of your story.
Karena Prasra selalu mengingatkan
Is dance right now. You mentioned about Balinese dance that already in the picture, and yes, it's from Bali. That have been told by Toastmaster Imam about the class that he ever got color shock in there. So actually, you guys also know about Bali right now. So in there, I just want to say to you guys, actually Bali is the place that is really amazing for me, because yes, there are so many people in there, not only Balinese, not only like Indonesia, but from all over the world, I think already in there. But you still can see the side of traditional thing that they still like, even they open up the globalization, open for the international, but they still like follow their culture. Yeah, they still follow their culture. They still comment about the culture that they have. And I think that picture wrap up our table topic sessions for today. And maybe this is the end of our table topic sessions, but do not sad, because we will have another meeting 2 weeks after this, 2 weeks after today, and you can try to take your table topic session in the next week. And back again to Toastmaster, our table topic, our Toastmaster of the meeting, right? It's maybe. I think maybe. I think you're so passionate to talk about the people in front of you. Who is that?
I'm meeting with my friend. This is my friend. Where is she? She's my junior high school friend. I haven't seen her like almost 2 years, so that's why I'm so passionate. Do you call for me to table topic, Kiran?
The table topic session has ended right now.
Okay. So it's already okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Irene, for leading the table topic session. I'm so sorry I wasn't so present at the table topic session, but your voice is
patient for you.
Your voice is kind of low, Toastmaster Irene. Is it me only? Can you say something, Toastmaster Irene?
No, later.
Okay. It's clear now. I didn't catch what are you saying previously. Wait. Okay, so everyone, since this is the end of our table topic session, before we move to the next agenda, we will have a Wi-Fi first. So everyone, please turn on your camera. Toastmaster Dita, and then Toastmaster Baraka, Toastmaster Kiki, please turn on your camera. Do we still have Toastmaster Raki here? Raki?
Is it Akara or?
Raki, yes, you.
Okay.
Can you help me taking the picture?
Yeah, sure. Okay, everybody, we will be taking our picture today, and I will take the picture on the count of 3. So please open up your cameras if you haven't already. Okay, give me your best smile. You can pose freely. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we shall take a few more. 2 more, actually. Let me spotlight the offline room first so we can get a more immersive view of them. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more, please. Let me get a gallery view of our participants today. Okay, thanks, Toastmaster Baraka, for turning on your camera. 1, 2, and 3. All right, it's done. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raki, for taking the picture for us. And now we are ready to invite our last agenda, which is the evaluation session that will be led by our GE Toastmaster Dita. Hai, Toastmaster Dita.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Medica. First of all, I would like to confirm, can you guys hear me? Because I think my connection is quite
Yes,
bad.
we can.
Okay. Okay, so I will lead the evaluation session, but before we go to the other evaluators, I would like to hear from our timer, since we will need to see who are the people who are eligible to be voted as the best speaker. Toastmaster Imam, are you there? Oh, I think he's not here. Okay, that's okay. I would like to remind you guys, please cast your votes. But so while we're waiting for that, I would like to hear from our grammarian. To Toastmaster Raki, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you very much, Kadita. By the way, you guys, since our timer is, I think he's away right now. Oh, Toastmaster Imam, are all of our speakers eligible to be voted for the best table topic speaker?
Hi everyone. I'm sorry I'm having a trouble. And I feel that everyone except me and Chichi is eligible.
Oh, everyone except who?
Me and Chichi. Kiki.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I have to end the poll. I have to edit it first.
That's okay. Take your time, Raki. So everyone is eligible except Toastmaster Imam, right? Okay,
Except
so
me and Toastmaster Kiki. Dita.
you and Toastmaster
Kiki.
Kiki. Oh, okay, so we have two people not eligible to be voted. Well, we're so sorry, even though that your speeches are incredible, guys. We're so sorry. So we have 5 people eligible who are Toastmaster Sandia, soon to be Toastmaster Nelly, soon to be Toastmaster Miftahul, Toastmaster Agung, and Toastmaster Baraka. So please cast your vote for the best table topic speaker for today, guys. While we're waiting for the poll, please Toastmaster Akara deliver your report about the grammar evaluation. The screen is yours.
Okay, sorry. Before that, I think you missed.
Oh. So who is sharing their screen?
We have Toastmaster Sandia, soon to be Toastmaster Nelly, soon to be Toastmaster Miftahul, soon to be Toastmaster Arsi, and also Toastmaster Agung. I think you missed soon to be Toastmaster Arsi before.
Okay, everybody, I'm really sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
I'm gonna have to reshare the polls.
It's
I'm
5 p.m.
terribly sorry. Okay.
We're nearing the iftar, right? So
this is the effects
That's
of being
totally
hungry,
okay.
I guess.
Yeah, I think you're hungry. That's totally okay. It's normal.
STBTM Arshi, I'd like to personally apologize to Toastmaster Arshi. Sorry for missing your name.
She's not here.
I got it down on my notes here, but
okay, that's totally okay.
Okay, anyways, let's relaunch the thing yet again.
So please cast your vote again, guys. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Raki, for sorting the poll, for sharing the poll. So please take your time. Okay, so please deliver your grammar evaluation.
Okay, everybody, here is my time to deliver to us all our grammar reports for today. Let's start with the IOD counts first. I will be very brief because I've been taking too much of your time. So congratulations to soon-to-be Toastmaster Miftahul and Toastmaster Agung for managing to use our idiom of the day today, which is cultural vulture. And congratulations once more to soon-to-be Toastmaster Miftahul for using it twice. And that made you the winner of today's IOD counts. Okay, so today we're gonna do some grammar reviews. Let's see. I heard somebody mention this phrase here, so many characteristics of person. So when we're talking about people in general, more than one person, sometimes we get confused because the plural version of person isn't persons, but it's actually people. So when we want to talk about more than one human being, we should replace person with people here. Because then again, we're talking about characteristics here, right? The characteristics of different people. So we should follow it up with the plural version of person, which is people. So the sentence would be better formed as so many characteristics of people. Okay. The next part is, I heard somebody mention this is Indonesian. While this may be true because Indonesian technically is a noun, but it's a really different noun from Indonesia without the N. So we use the word Indonesian when we're talking about Indonesian people, Indonesian food, and Indonesian as a language. But when we're referring to the country, we don't use the N. We just use this is Indonesia. Okay. Sometimes people make that mistake because it's just the difference of one letter, but it makes a whole world of a difference when we say Indonesian instead of Indonesia. Okay, so the next part is, it is okay to be interviewing by customs. This is the misuse of the English grammar in terms of the passive voice. So we have this right here, by customs. Interviewing means that it's an active form. But when we have this part right here, we cannot use interviewing anymore. Instead, when we want to say it in the passive way, it is okay to be interviewed by customs. This becomes the verb to, and therefore the sentence makes much more sense. It is okay to be interviewed by customs. And also the next part is, in Indonesia, so many culture. This phrase or sentence is actually quite hard to understand because there are a few elements missing in this sentence or in this phrase. In Indonesia, so many culture, there's just something off. The sentence just doesn't make sense yet. We need to add a few words actually. In Indonesia, there are. When we add there are, it just makes the sentence it just makes the two parts of the sentence come together and makes a whole sentence that makes much more sense. So in Indonesia, there are so many culture. This one, we have to also add some another word that would make the sentence so much better, you guys. There are so many different cultures, and then we make culture plural here. Because in Indonesia, in fact, there are so many different types of cultures, right? And here in the last part, it's just a simple misunderstanding of using double comparative. So if we have more, we don't need to have easier. If we have easier, we don't need to add more. So we usually use the ER suffix when the word itself is less than 2 syllables, is 2 syllables or less than that. So easier, harder, funnier. But if there are more than 3 syllables or more, we use more, such as more beautiful, more fun, and stuff like that. Okay. So my recommendation today is that we need to take control of our consistency when using the past tense, because during our table topic speech today, I heard some people use the past tense, but they're not actually quite talking about the past, or they use the present tense when they're not actually quite talking about the past, about the present, I'm sorry. So we need to take note of our consistency when using the past tense when talking about events that happened in the past. I'd just like to note that the past tense can be used on the following occasions: to talk about the past, to refer to the present or future in hypothesis, and to sound more polite when asking something to other people, and many more. So this is actually a hard part of English language, is that all of these tenses, they have all of these uses that you have to kind of keep track of, but that's okay. We can always learn as we go. So I think that's all from me, you guys. Sorry for taking so much of your time. I hope that we can all learn something from today's grammarian session. I'll see you next time. Back to you, Madam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. So please everyone give a round of applause to Toastmaster Raki. You can give it virtually as well. So as always, he delivers the grammar evaluation thoroughly, comprehensively, and I think we love that from him. So thank you very much. And I think I would like to hear from our counter, Toastmaster Sandia. So please deliver your report about the uses, the filler word uses in the speeches.
Okay, so the
Please
first
use.
speaker was me. I couldn't track myself. The second is Imam. You can okay. The second speaker, Imam. So he had paused once. He used you know, so 3 times, and one time. Toastmaster Nelly paused once. She used like twice, twice, I think, once. Toastmaster Miftahul paused twice. The most used word was and twice, and he used I think once. Toastmaster RC paused twice, and he used twice. Toastmaster Kiki paused once. He used filler words like twice. Toastmaster Agung used 15 times. That was quite a lot. Toastmaster Baraka used once. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sandia, for putting so much attention, because I know how hard it is to put attention to all of the speeches and try to detect any use of filler words. So thank you very much for doing that. We hope that we can all improve together through our meeting every Friday. So please come again, guys. And I think it's time for me to give the general evaluation as the GE. So I think there are some things that I would like to evaluate here. The first one is that I think we started a little bit late, like perhaps 5 to, not really late, but I think Mady opened the meeting quite late because we have some kind of chit chat first, and I think that's totally okay. And then we're so sorry for the emergency offline meeting. We were so sorry for Toastmaster Sandy and also her friend, because previously we didn't plan to have the offline meeting. We're so sorry because we didn't inform you well. But thanks to Irene, because she's there, so she can assist you in the offline meeting. And I hope that next time we can inform about our meeting more comprehensively, so that people won't get mistaken for the information. And also, I would like to say thank you very much for all of the role takers today. They did a great job today, especially for the one who take double role, which is Toastmaster Aki. So thank you very much. We got so many comprehensive evaluation from our role takers, and also I would like to note about the perhaps I think previously Toastmaster Baraka said that he has some kind of I think he's not here, right? He has some kind of distraction around his environment. So I think one of the things that we can do to minimize that is to find a better place to have the meeting, so that we can pay more attention to the speech and also to all of the people in the meeting. So I think that's all. And should you have any suggestion, everyone, feel free to hit us up to give some kind of feedback or perhaps improvement for our next meeting. So I think that's all from me and also from all of the evaluators. Back to you, Toastmaster Medika.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita, and our team of role takers today for delivering such a comprehensive evaluation of today's meeting. We are approaching the end of the meeting since it's already almost iftar. But before I officially close the meeting, I want to ask testimony from our first timer. Do we have soon to be Toastmaster? Wait, is there anyone who doesn't have the chance to talk?
I think
already talked today.
Yeah, okay. So I want to say hi to Toastmaster Nelly. Hi, Toastmaster Nelly.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi. So because this is your first meeting, how do you say?
Yes.
What do you say about our meeting?
This is my great experience this month. I can join this club, and I hope I can join for next meeting. That's very exciting.
Okay, thank you so much for your kind word. I do hope that you will come every Friday. But next week, we're not going to have any meeting since it's Good Friday. We have our national holiday. So we will meet again on the fortnight, yeah, the next 2 weeks on 14th, if I'm not mistaken, 14th of April, okay? So that would also work as an announcement, yeah, guys. So next week, we're not going to have a meeting. We will meet again on 14th of April at 4 p.m. I think that would be all for our meeting today. Thank you so much, everyone, for
Mehdi,
coming.
we
Yes.
haven't announced the winner yet
Oh
of
yeah, I'm
today's table
sorry.
topic
Thank you so much.
speech.
Thank you so much, Raki, for reminding me. Before I officially close the meeting, let's hear the best table topic speaker announcement from our ballot counter. Toastmaster Raki, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Back to me again as your ballot counter. And we have the votes. Thank you, everyone, for voting. We have 100% of the votes this time. And the margin is quite far. So this person has really shown that she's delivered a wonderful speech. So congratulations to congratulations to Toastmaster Sandia. You are our best table topic speaker for today. Would you like to have anything to say?
You can.
Okay. Yeah, I am really surprised.
And this is the prize for you.
Thank you for voting me as the speaker of your choice. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And once more, congratulations.
Yeah,
And I will give the control back to you, Kamedi.
Thank you so much, Raki, and congratulations to Toastmaster Sandia. I feel like it's very obvious, yeah, you become our table topic table topic speaker of the day because the theme suits you and you yourself is a very adept English speaker. So once again, congratulations and thank you so much for coming offline. And now, guys, since we already hear our best table topic speaker, that would be my cue to close the meeting, both as the Tom and also as the president of Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. But after this, I guess Toastmaster Dita has a special session for Toastmaster Sandia to explain about the membership renewal. So everyone, I don't know, Kadita, if is there anyone who wants to join? Is it okay, or is it private only for you and Toastmaster Sandia?
Yeah, it's actually open for everyone who want to join, but if you want to leave, that's totally okay, because I think I previously have made an appointment with Toastmaster Sandia. But if you want to join to hear about the membership, feel free to do that.
Okay, so everyone, after this, we are going to have a membership session for Toastmaster Sandia. But if you want to join, feel free to join. But nonetheless, this would be the end of our meeting today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And we are going to see you again the next 2 weeks or fortnight on April 14, 2023 on online meeting. Okay, so everyone, that would be all for me. Happy Iftar. It's 30 minutes away from our azan. And I'll see you next 2 weeks. Thank you, everyone. With this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for
Maida.
coming.
And please let me
Thank you,
share my
everyone.
screen. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Iren, for assisting. I love you,
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you so much for taking the role.
Let me share my screen ya for Toastmaster Sandia.
Aku live nggak apa-apa ya. Actually, I
Nggak
am
apa-apa.
broadcasting with my friend.
Yeah, I know. We know lah. It's okay. That's
I'm
totally
sorry,
okay.
I'm not
You can
being so
go.
present today. Yeah. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Kadit.
that's totally okay. No worries.
I love you. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy Iftar ya. Dadah.
Thank you very much, everyone, and to Toastmaster Sandia and her friend. I'm so sorry, I kind of forget about her friend's name. Can you tell me again, guys? What is your name?
Gayatri. Sri Gayatri.
What is it? Rida?
Sri Gayatri. It's difficult to copy.
Can you type it? I'm so sorry. I'm afraid that I will call you wrong. Oh, Sri Gayatri. So thank you very much. So everyone, I think we have some people as well. We have soon to be Toastmaster Mita, and also I think Toastmaster Sandia. Yeah. So I'm going to explain about the membership in Toastmasters in general and also in our club. So basically, I think you've already known about the membership, right? Toastmaster Sunday, perhaps because you are previously a Toastmaster, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So since we have soon to be Toastmaster Miftahul, perhaps he wants to hear about this as well. I'm going to explain in general. So basically, membership in Toastmasters is some kind of that you will need to register to the Toastmaster International, right? But in general, what we do here in Toastmasters is basically learning, growing, and overcoming fears in a fun way by having a regular meeting every Friday in Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, and we learn about public speaking and leadership. So these are some of the pictures that we have throughout our meeting. So previously we have offline meeting in Ministry of Finance, but now we have hybrid and also online. So what we do here in Toastmasters in more specifically is the first one is presenting speech. Based on the pathways that we have chosen. I think Medicap in her presentation in the beginning has said that we have 11 pathways. So if you're joining us as an active members in Toastmasters, you will be able to choose a pathway that you would like to learn deeper, or we can say that it's like the specifications, the specialization, or the major in Toastmaster. And then when you have that pathway, you can present your speech by and doing your projects based on that pathways. And the second is taking roles. I think we have already known about this. We have so many roles in Toastmasters meeting, and then you can take it if you're a Toastmaster. But usually we also allow guests or non-active members to take the role. And also joining Toastmasters Leadership Institute, speech contest is like Medica here. I think she won the division level previously. So if you want to join as a member, you have the chance to join the speech contest and also any other events in Toastmasters. And also participating in table topic speech session. We just did it previously, and also listening to all speeches and evaluations. So these are basically the things that we do in Toastmasters. But please pay attention that if you are inactive Toastmasters members, you can only join the last two activities. So the first until the third are the activities that only Toastmasters members can join. But if you are a Toastmasters member, you can join all in all activities in Toastmasters. But if you're a guest, you can only participate in the last two activities. So basically active members in Toastmasters is a paid members. And now when you are registered as a Toastmasters member, which means that you are registered to the website Toastmasters International, you can access the pathways. You can see the pathways in the pictures here. It's like the module or let's say the curriculum that you can access in the website. And then you have the voting rights in Toastmasters. Usually it is for some roles in the executive committees. And then you have the opportunity to become the executive committees, like Medica as the president and me as the VP of membership, or like Irene as the VP of public relation, and any other roles up to the directors in the club, area, division, or district, or even at an international level. So you have this opportunity to become the executive committees. And then also you can also participating in speech contests. So it is only members who are eligible to be the participant in the speech contest. And also you can attend the club's meeting as a Toastmaster, because people will always recognize you as a Toastmasters if you are a Toastmasters in every club. It's like, let's say that if you're going abroad for a study and then you go to the local Toastmasters there, they will welcome you as a Toastmaster. So here is the information about the membership fee. It is 7.5 USD per month. And then if you are a new member, you will need to pay for the registration fee for $20. But I kind of forget about if you are renewing in a different club. So I need to find more information, because previously Toastmasters Sandia has been registered in another club, right? And then you want to reinstate in our club. So I think if I'm not mistaken, you will need to pay for the registration fee again, but I will need to confirm if whether you need to pay the registration fee or not. But the registration fee is something that you pay once when you are becoming the Toastmaster. So I think I will need to confirm about that. So for example, if Toastmaster Miftah is wants to become a Toastmaster member, you will need to pay the registration fee, 20 USD, and then 7.5 USD per month. But one thing to note is that we pay the membership every 6 months. So, and right now I need to inform you that we are in the renewal period for the April to September term. So if you want to join, I think this is the best time to join because we are entering our new term tomorrow, right? So I can register you today or perhaps during April. So there are 2 terms in Toastmasters. The first one is the April to September, and then the second one is the October to March. So for the April and September, we will need to renew you this month, March, but actually you can join in any month. So let's say that Toastmaster Miftah wants to join in April 1, that's totally okay. You can still join the April to September term. But what if you want to join, let's say in April 2000, April 29. It's like the April month is almost ended, right? I would recommend that you join in May so that you don't have to pay for the April term, for the April months, because it's like actually you're paying for every month, but we pay it in every 6 months. I hope that you get it. I kind of lost in translation and words to explain about this, but one thing to note is that you can join in any month. So if you want to join like, oh, Dita, I think I'm going to join in May, that's totally okay. You can just hit me up. So I will be the one who register you to the Toastmaster International because I'm the VP of membership. And I will need to inform to you guys, the membership fee is going to increase by, I think it's October, yeah. Iren, do you remember? I think we have discussed this in our club. It's like it is going to increase to 10 USD per month starting in October, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to join here now, I think it's still 7.5. But yeah, so let's say that Toastmaster Miftah wants to join in for the April to September term. So he will need to pay 7.5 USD. And then how do you call dikali? Yeah? Do you know dikali? Times, yeah. So 7.5 USD times 6 months. So that will be, if I'm not mistaken, that would be 45 USD plus 20 USD. So it's like you will need to pay for 65 USD when if you join now. So I think that's about the membership fee and also about the membership benefits. If you really want to join us as an active member, you can freely hit me up. You have my number here, and I will text my number again, and I will register you right away. So I think that's all from me about the membership. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I think we can discuss anything here.
Anita, so it is $10 per month from October, right?
Yeah, it's from October. So if you join from April, it is still 7.5, but starting the renewal term in the October, we will need to pay 10 per month. Okay, it's a new policy from Toastmasters. We're really sad to know that as well.
Yes. So the price is higher than April.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's increasing by October. So if you want to still, to have the benefits of 7.5, you can join from April. But after that, after September ends, we will need to pay for 10 per month.
And Karita, maybe we can show the pathways that.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So can you see my screen, guys? It's moving to Toastmasters website.
Yes,
yeah. So perhaps some of you haven't known about the website. So if you are joining as an active Toastmaster member, you will get an account in Toastmaster International. So here you can access all the programs, all of the curriculum, all of the modules from Toastmasters. But before that, you will need to choose pathways in Toastmasters. So we have, wait a minute, I think my connection is quite bad here. So we have 11 pathways, as you can see here. And Toastmasters will also help you to choose a path if you feel some kind of, if you don't know about what kind of path that you want to take. It's like you can just fill this form and then they will guide you into the path that, into the path that will be best with you. Like here, if you want to choose it by yourself, you can just view all path options. But if you feel like, oh, I don't really know about what kind of path that I want to take, you can just take an assessment here. They will give you like 3 most suitable pathways from you based on the questions. But if you already know, you can just view all path options. Like me right now, I am taking the presentation mastery. Where is my pathway? I think, oh, it's not here. My pathway is not here because I have chosen it. So these are the other pathways that is available in Toastmasters, from dynamic leadership, effective coaching, and etc. We have various pathways because Toastmasters tries to accommodate us with the focus that we want to learn here. And the pathways will be about leadership or public speaking because we are trying to improve our public speaking and also leadership skills here. Most of the pathways will be about presenting project in the form of prepared speech. So I will show you the my pathways here. Here is my, wait a minute. Oh, this is my pathways. I am taking the presentation mastery. So besides of your pathways, I can also, access the supplemental reading because they have so many other curriculum and modules that you can access. It's not only about your pathways, but if you want to look more into the pathways, here is my pathways, the presentation mastery. So it consists of 5 levels here, and each of the level has 3 to 5 projects, if I'm not mistaken. Like for the first one, for level 1, we have four projects here. The first one is the icebreaker, evaluation of feedback, and etc. And in every pathways, in every projects, they will provide you with the guidance, with the how do you call it, worksheet that you can use to prepare for your speech. So it's actually self-learning. You can do your projects and pathways by yourself, but they will provide you with all of the resources you need. Like here is the worksheet. It's like they provide you with the fillable worksheet. It's like you can just type your speech here, and then you can try to construct your speech in every pathways, in every projects, speech projects that you want to do. And then they will also provide you with the guidance here, like they tell you to write it out, remember your outline, and etc. And then they give you the materials here, the tips for giving the speech. So they really provide you with all of the resources you need to deliver your speech and eventually improving your public speaking and also leadership skills. So here are some of the, let's say, how do you call it? Yeah, the preview of my pathway. So they will provide you as well with the project checklist, like what you will need to do when you want to deliver your speech. Like you can schedule your speech with the vice president of education and then write your speech, rehearse it, and etc. So just like what I said before, it's like a self-learning. You will need to access your pathways yourself in the web, but they will provide you with all of the support you need, whether it is about the materials, the resources, and also the evaluator. So in every Toastmasters projects, you will be provided with an evaluator. So once you want to deliver your speech, you can reach the VP of Education, and then you can tell her or him that you want to deliver your speech, and then she or he will find evaluator for you. Yeah, so that's about the pathway. Do you have any questions, guys? Perhaps from Toastmaster Sandia, Toastmaster Sri? Are you Toastmaster previously, Sri?
No.
No. So if you want to join us Toastmaster, you can just hit me up. Yeah, take your time, because we don't really push people to join the membership if you feel like you are not ready, because we understand that it's a paid membership. It's like you will need to throw some money for it.
Yeah.
So we'll encourage you to, to make the best out of it. Any questions from Toastmaster Miftah, perhaps? Are you still there?
May I ask a question, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
About the membership. If in the pathway and before, is there so there is an evaluation of our presentation, maybe, or if we make a presentation, is there an evaluation from Toastmaster like that?
Yeah, of course. That's actually the heart where the learning of Toastmasters lies, because in every pathways, I will show you here. But I'm so sorry because my connection here is quite bad. Okay, I will show you the example of my evaluation form. So just like what I said before, when you want to present your speech, your project speech, you can reach the VP of Education and then say that, hi, I want to deliver my speech, my prepared speech for my projects. Can I have evaluators? And then she will try to find you an evaluator. And the evaluator later on will be given some kind of evaluation worksheet. Wait a minute, I will show you the example. Okay. Okay, so I'm resharing my screen. Where is it? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to show you my screen. So here is the evaluation form. So let's say that I was presenting my icebreaker speech in July 2021, and then Kayoga, Toastmaster Yoga, was my evaluator. So this is my evaluation form. So when you have gotten your evaluator for the speech that day, you will need to provide them with the evaluation form. It's like, hi, my evaluator, so this is my evaluation form. So please evaluate me evaluate my speech that I will deliver like tomorrow, for example. And then he will evaluate you, he will listen to your speech, and then he will give you any comments and any improvements, any suggestions that he will need to give by writing it here in the form. It's like he will assess your let's say your performance and also give some kind of suggestion. So evaluation is something crucial in Toastmasters, so you're not on learning alone. It's like in every project you will get evaluator personally as a Toastmaster member. Hi, bye. Thank you, Toastmaster Sandia. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irene. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye. Do you have any other questions, Toastmaster Miftah?
One skin. Never mind, yeah.
Pardon?
One question again. Never mind.
Yeah. That's totally okay. If you have many questions, because I don't do iftar today, but I think you need to break your fasting. Yeah.
Never mind. I have a water here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Feel free if you have any questions.
Yes. I want to ask about, maybe I don't know because I never pay with another currency, maybe. So I don't know how to pay with dollar.
So actually, I will be the one who pay for that. So we have a treasurer. We usually use the treasurer's credit card. So later on, the treasurers will inform you about the bill in Indonesian rupiah. So you will just need to make some kind of transfer to her, and then she will be the one who pay for the membership. Jadi nanti bendahara kita yang akan bayarin pakai kartu kredit. Nanti dari misalnya kalau Mas Miftah mau daftar, mau bayar, itu nanti tinggal bayar ke bendaharanya aja pakai rupiah gitu. So that's no worries. But if you have your own credit card, usually we can also pay it ourselves. If you want to, some kind of pay by your own card, that's totally okay. Because I think Toastmasters now provide some kind of self-payment method as well. Tapi kalau misalnya enggak juga dari kita biasanya nanti aku yang akan renew, aku yang proses renewalnya, pembayarannya sama bendahara kita nanti Mbak Anja. Nanti kita tinggal transfer ke Mbak Anja aja gitu. Nanti biasanya kita akan nunggu nih misalnya bayarnya kan di hari ini nih misalnya 30 Maret. Nanti tagihannya di Mbak Anja itu tergantung banknya kan munculnya kapan dalam IDR. Nanti baru kita umumin yang kemarin nih pembayarannya segini gitu. Nanti silakan transfer ke rekening aku ya gitu. Jadi aman sih kalau pembayaran.
Okay, thank you. Maybe I don't have what credit card. Maybe.
Oh, that's okay. If you really want to join as a Toastmaster member, we will help you with that.
Okay.
Ada lagi? Kalau ada boleh banget. Feel free aja.
For membership, must we pay in the website toastmaster.org or to you maybe, Sistita?
Ya, jadi nanti pembayarannya itu ke Toastmaster Internasional. Jadi sebenarnya memang payment kita ini it's not for the club. So our organization is actually a non-profit organization. So the amount that you pay, that will go straightly to Toastmaster International. So it is not to our club because our club doesn't require you to pay anything. But the payment is actually for Toastmasters International for you to access the pathway. Jadi kayak sebenarnya kalau aku lihat sih pembayarannya itu jadi kayak buat biaya sekolah gitu ya. Jadi kayak kita tuh bayar ke Toastmasters International biar dapat akun sama akses pathway-nya gitu. Jadi memang sebenarnya pembayaran ini jadi kayak sejenis biaya sekolah gitu ya. Jadi selama kita bayar itu kita jadi Toastmaster aktif member. Nah, itu kita bisa akses pathway, bisa ikut speech contest, bisa ikut kayak macam-macam tadi jadi pengurus gitu-gitu kan. Tapi kalau misalnya Mas Miftah daftar, terus Mas Miftah nggak bayar lagi nih yang term berikutnya, itu jadinya nggak aktif gitu. Cuman masih sebagai Toastmaster, cuman you are an inactive Toastmaster member gitu. Jadi kayak Toastmaster Imam tuh dia masih Toastmaster, cuman dia nggak aktif karena dia nggak bisa akses pathway karena dia nggak renew gitu. Jadi sebenarnya gitu kan ya, pertanyaannya tadi mau tanya tentang pembayarannya kan ya?
Iya, tadi mau nanya tentang pembayaran buat payment or directly to the Toastmaster website or to Toastmaster Club Ministry of Finance like that.
Jadi kita tuh sebagai klub cuma ngebantu untuk meregistrasikan ke Toastmaster Internasional gitu. Jadi sebenarnya pembayaran itu kayak misalnya nanti aku renew nih, aku daftarin ya. Terus kan nanti kita bayarin nih. Nah, itu sebenarnya cuma kita bantu untuk registrasiin. Kalaupun misalnya Mas Miftah tuh mau daftar sendiri, itu nggak bisa sih. Cuman kalau mau renew sendiri tuh bisa. Jadi udah jadi member, terus mau bayar sendiri. Cuman pendaftaran tuh harus lewat klub. Jadi Mas Miftah tuh nggak bisa daftar langsung ke Toastmaster Internasional di webnya langsung tanpa keregister di salah satu klub. Jadi memang harus lewat klub. Nah, nanti di klub ini kita yang akan bantu, misalnya kayak tadi renew-nya bareng-bareng gitu kan. Nanti kita bayarin pakai CC kita gitu kan. Nah, nanti sebagai member, Mas Miftah cukup bayar ke bendahara kita. Jadi kayak buat ganti yang dibayarin si bendaharanya kemarin gitu. Jadi kalau bayarnya sebenarnya tuh ke Toastmaster Internasional cuma via klub gitu loh. Karena kita harus, karena as a Toastmaster member, you have to be registered in a club or more than one clubs juga nggak apa-apa sebenarnya. Jadi kalau misalnya Mas Miftah pengen daftar di MOF, pengen daftar lagi di yang lain, itu bayar lagi sih. Jadi kayak intinya harus lewat klub gitu. Cuma kalau keuangan itu kita dari klub itu kita sama sekali nggak ngambil apa-apa. Jadi memang itu langsung ke Toastmaster internasional gitu. Gitu untuk membershipnya. Udah jelas belum? Semoga jelas ya.
Okay,
Kayaknya
thank you. Yeah,
kalau cepet-cepet ya jelasinnya.
I'm just curious about how to pay with dollar. So, but because I
Yeah.
never
So-
belum pernah pakai dollar.
Yeah, so actually we are the one who will help you to register and do the payment. So you will just need to make it some kind of transfer to our treasurer to apa istilahnya apa tuh kalau diganti tuh reimburse ya untuk ngegantiin si pembayaran yang dibikin sama si bendaharanya itu gitu. Jadi nanti kalau misalnya if you're interested, you can just hit me up. You can just contact me or anyone here. We will help you with that. But no pressure at all. Kita nggak bisa kayak ayo daftar gitu nggak. Jadi kalau misalnya emang Mas Miftah ngerasa, oh I think it's time for me to step up my learning in Toastmasters, we will be very delighted to welcome you. We will help you with the registration process, and then we will welcome you board as a Toastmaster. Intinya gitu sih. Udah kayak marketing banget ya.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, so I think yeah. Do you have any questions? More questions?
Once again, if
Gimana
I pay March, so in Indonesia maybe jika saya bayar if I pay in March, so I'm diakui di March. So if I pay in April or in 1 April, so I diakui in I recognize in April ya.
Enggak sih, sebenarnya tergantung nih. Misal sebenarnya ketika misalnya Mas Miftah mau daftar tanggal 15 April. Itu kalau aku daftarin langsung, itu bisa langsung jadi member di bulan April. Cuma biasanya aku akan rekomendasiin ke bulan berikutnya aja. Karena kalau gitu kan cuma setengah bulan ya. Jadi kayak kita tetap bayarnya tuh 7,5 dolar kan. Jadi kayak sayang kan. Jadi biasanya kalau misalnya ada yang pengen join pertengahan bulan, itu aku atau di akhir bulan, aku selalu rekomenin mending di bulan depannya aja aku registrasiinnya ya. Jadi nanti biar bayarnya tuh langsung mulai bulan depan. Jadi nggak rugi gitu. Karena sayang kan kalau kita bayarnya kayak tengah bulan gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya daftar sekarang, ini aku akan regisin untuk April sampai September gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya Mas Miftah pengen nanti deh tanggal di 1 Mei itu juga nggak masalah. Jadi nanti aku regisnya akan yang dari Mei sampai September gitu. Jadi Mei sampai September, bukan Mei sampai Oktober ya. Karena kita term itu cut off-nya tuh di tadi April, September, terus Oktober, Maret. Nah, ketika Mas Miftah daftar di Mei misalnya ya, jadi kan 5 bulan ya sampai September. Nanti begitu yang term Oktober sampai Maret, itu kita renew lagi bareng-bareng satu klub. Jadi nanti bayarnya tuh nggak bisa yang langsung pengen setahun langsung gitu, enggak. Jadi kita bayarnya kita tetap per termnya itu. Nanti begitu mulai term baru kita akan renew bareng-bareng gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya Mas Miftah daftarnya misalnya bilang sama aku nih, aku pengen daftar sekarang, aku registrasi besok. Jadi per 1 April gitu mulainya. Tapi kalau misalnya nanti, misalnya aku pengennya nanti aja deh Mbak, pengen bulan Mei, it's okay. Jadi nanti aku akan registrasi di bulan Mei gitu. Gitu. Tapi nanti mungkin tagihannya munculnya kayak masih nunggu. Biasanya kan ini kan bayarnya kita in dolar ya. Kalau pakai CC itu biasanya kita akan perlu nunggu sampai jatuh tempo kartu kreditnya. Jadi kalau misalnya kayak kemarin tuh aku regis tanggal 1 misal, karena tagihanku baru muncul tanggal 5, jadi nanti baru tahu nilai rupiahnya tuh ketika tanggal 5 itu gitu. Jadi biasanya nanti dari bendahara kita yang akan informasiin yang kemarin kursnya jadinya segini gitu. Jadi nanti silakan dibayar totalnya sekian gitu. Jadi kalau masalah waktu gitu sih, biasanya nanti aku akan rekomen ke bulan yang bisa dari awal gitu. Gimana? Udah jelas belum?
Okay, thank you, very clear. So the website we can access every day if we want to be, if we have to be,
benar.
have been a Toastmaster.
So if you have become a Toastmaster and if you have, biasanya nanti kan ketika register aku akan daftarin email ya. Jadi ketika udah terdaftar, dari Toastmaster tuh akan ngirim email ke email yang kita daftarin itu tentang akses akunnya. Nah, sejak itu nanti Mas Miftah bisa akses semua pathway-nya. Jadi nanti bisa kayak lihat-lihat ada apa aja gitu kan. Dan dia bisa pilih pathway gitu. Nah, itu bisa kita akses selama kita aktif. Jadi misalnya ketika Oktober Mas Miftah nggak renew, berarti Mas Miftah nggak akan bisa login ke akunnya gitu. Jadi memang sebenarnya kita tuh bayar tuh beli akun dan materi mereka sih sebenarnya. Jadi memang salah satu drawback-nya adalah kalau biar nggak sayang uangnya ya, jadi udah bayar tuh kita harus aktif gitu loh. Jadi kayak harusnya sih kita ngasih speech terus ya. Cuman nih makanya di klub kita nih kita lagi ngedorong banget members buat ngasih speech terus karena biar nggak kebuang kan uangnya udah daftar tapi nggak dijalanin gitu. Jadi ini sebenarnya kayak self-paced, it's self learning. Kita kayak benar-benar nentuin sendiri mau belajar apa, mau speech-nya berapa sering, mau misalnya kayak pathway-nya mau berapa ambis itu kita sendiri nentuin gitu. Gitu.
So can we exercise or make a speech every day maybe? Is it in
Perhaps.
is it in website or
Mhm.
in Zoom or like another
Oh,
social
iya.
media or
Jadi
virtual
sebenarnya
meeting?
Jadi sebenarnya presenting speech-nya itu hanya bisa di meeting, di dalam meeting. Kalau misalnya kayak kita, ini kan kita di tiap Jumat ya. Jadi Mas Mita pengen misalnya kayak, oh aku pengen speech yang level 1 nih gitu kan, mau Jumat depan, oke bisa di klub kita. Nanti kita akan carikan evaluator sama si VP education-nya itu. Tapi kalau masalah latihan itu kayak itu masing-masing sih. Jadi kalau misalnya Mas Mita pengen melatih speech itu untuk tampil di hari Jumat itu paling latihannya sendiri. Tapi kita tuh nggak hanya, kita tuh boleh ngasih speech, present speech-nya itu di klub lain. Jadi nggak cuma di klub ini aja. Jadi misal Mas Mita, aduh aku kalau hari Jumat tuh nggak bisa nih karena sibuk misalnya ya. Sementara klub kita cuma bisa Jumat kan. Nanti bisa kita cariin di klub lain, di klub Toastmaster lain yang misalnya di hari Selasa gitu kan. Misalnya kita bakal bilang, memberku nih, makanya tadi penting untuk menjadwalkan speech ke VPE, karena VPE yang akan nyariin. Kalau misalnya Mas Mita pengennya yang Rabu tuh ada nggak ya, nanti kita akan cariin klub yang dia meetingnya hari Rabu, jadi Mas Vincent bisa tetap present speech hari Rabu gitu. Jadi memang kita speech-nya hanya bisa di Toastmaster meeting. Jadi ketika mau speech itu kita perlu janjian sama si VP Education. Nanti dia yang akan nyariin evaluator, dia juga yang nanti akan menjadwalkan itu gitu. Jadi sebenarnya intinya tuh harus dalam speech-nya. Jadi dalam meeting. Nggak bisa kayak misalnya kita, aku pengen Rabu, nanti kita tiba-tiba bikin meeting Rabu, nggak. Jadi tetap sesuai jadwal kita gitu. Gitu.
And how about the level in Toastmaster? Is there a level like in maybe CFR level A, B, C, D, like beginner,
Ada.
A1, A2,
So,
intermediate,
mm,
P1,
so
P2, or
actually,
advanced C1?
yeah, actually we have level. We have leveling is one of the part of being a Toastmasters actually. Jadi bahkan ini aku mungkin jelasin level in generalnya dulu ya. Bahkan di Toastmaster tuh kita ada istilah DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster. Kalau kita kan kayak yang sekarang nih aku, Iren tuh kan Toastmaster biasa ya. Kalau DTM tuh yang udah level MVP-nya gitu. Mereka tuh yang udah speech-nya tuh lebih dari 50, udah pernah deliver 50 speech. Terus dia udah pokoknya yang rajin dan advance banget. Jadi itu tuh kayak level dewanya gitulah, level dewanya Toastmaster. Nah, tapi di Toastmaster sendiri tuh kita di pathway kita itu kita ada juga ininya gelar. Kita tuh ada gelar sama apa ya istilahnya levelnya. Jadi misalnya bentar ya, aku coba tunjukin ya. Aku lupa di mana ya. Jadi misal kayak aku kan presentation mastery ya. Nah, nanti tuh gelarku adalah PM. Jadi namaku tuh sebenarnya ada Pradita Agustina PM. Jadi kita kayak punya gelar non formal gitu lah, bukan kayak gelar pendidikan sarjana gitu-gitu ya. Cuma memang intinya tuh kita punya gelar-gelar gitu. Bentar ya, aku coba cariin di mana ya. Kayaknya kemarin ada deh. Jadi kayak misalnya aku PM, Iren tuh pathway-nya apa, Ren?
Aku leadership development.
Nah, berarti dia LD. Jadi kita tuh ada kayak kode-kodenya sendiri gitu. Wait a minute ya. Coba tunjukin. Ya nggak ada di sini lagi, aku lupa nih. Ini tuh webnya baru, jadi kayak apa susah. Di mana sih Ren? Kamu tahu nggak sih?
Yang apa Kak?
Nyari list nyari list member gitu loh. Oh, kayaknya di profile deh.
Member yang Toastmaster punya atau yang kita punya ya?
Member kita isinya siapa aja gitu. Nah, ini nih. Jadi ini contoh webnya ya. Ini bukannya, kayaknya bukan deh. Nggak ada deh. Pokoknya intinya gitu sih, Mas Miftah. Jadi kita tuh punya kayak gelarnya masing-masing sesuai sama pathway. Jadi kalau misalnya Mas Miftah itu, udah ikut Presentation Mastery, terus pathway yang leadership development, itu bisa jadi kayak nanti Miftah, terus PM, LD, jadi kayak sejenis gelar-gelar bachelor gitulah. Terus nanti ada juga kita sebutannya itu tadi kalau misalnya udah jadi yang advance banget, itu di TM panggil. Jadi kalau misalnya kayak tadi kan kita manggilnya Toastmaster Iren, Toastmaster Dita, nanti kalau misalnya Mas Miftah yang udah yang MVP tadi itu dipanggilnya bakal DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster. Itu dia pokoknya yang udah ini banget lah gitu, yang udah advance banget gitu, karena dia udah speech-nya lebih dari 50. Kayak gitu. Ini contoh webnya ya, aku liatin. No, not this one. Ini kalau sambil mau diskusi nggak apa-apa ya Mas Miftah, kabarin aja ada pertanyaan atau bingung-bingung apa, nanti biar aku ini dia isinya
Maybe
komprehensif
one
banget sih.
again.
Kenapa?
Maybe I will ask about certificate. Is there a certificate?
Oh iya, kita tuh seingatku tuh kalau nggak salah kita punya sertifikat untuk setiap level ya, Ren. Aku agak lupa deh. Nanti aku perlu confirm ke
Certificate of
Medi
membership.
sama itu ada. Jadi sebenarnya kita tuh bisa minta. Aku agak lupa, bentar ya. Kayaknya tuh ada kok. Kita punya pembuktian kalau kita tuh pernah jadi membernya, kita jadi member Toastmaster gitu. Jadi bahkan kayak gini pun aku sering masukin ke CV ya. Jadi sebagai affiliate.
I think Kadita, you are freezing right now. Kayaknya nge-lag ya Kadita.
Yes, like
How do you know this Toastmaster?
me.
From
Fisiran.
Nadi? From
Yes.
Instagram?
Maybe from my friend. From my friend. I think I know also in what
Oh, so you know from your friend? I saw your friend
Ministry
at the
of
country.
Finance website. Oh yeah, my friend
Oh.
is pro Amin, but I don't know he follow or not. But maybe she say that if you want to develop your English, you can follow English club like Toastmaster Ministry of Finance maybe. And last time I asked about certificate maybe because I think the certificate will use to apply a scholarship like that. So
Yes.
maybe to add our CV or to prove our English lesson maybe or our English club like that. Maybe for the certificate I need it also. And what a knowledge about it and what so many maybe. Thank you for the telling and for explanation so clearly. So I'm interested in Toastmaster. In the early, I think Toastmaster is just for public speaking and the public speaking in Indonesia. But surprisingly, the public speaking is in English because there is also Toastmaster in Director General of State Asset in Toastmaster Failure, but they speak in Indonesian. So I think that Toastmaster in Indonesia, but in Toastmaster Ministry of Finance, they use I don't English, so I'm interested. So because I wanna what I follow talent management, scholarship talent management in my echelon 1. So I want to apply for scholarship, but my English is not good enough. So I want to increase my speaking skill like the Susiran. How about you?
Yeah, so there are so many people in here that actually right now pursuing their master degree from Toastmaster member. If you know, like Medi, you know Medica, the president that already told.
Yes. Yes.
She will be going
Medica.
to Harvard, Harvard Law
Wow.
School this
Oh,
August, I think.
so
And I don't know, but if I'm not mistaken, we can let the Toastmaster to like a recommendation of the English if we as member, but I don't know how, but I've been told by Toastmaster Medi, there is a way like you want Toastmaster to like recommend about the English like that. I don't know, but I think that's
yeah, recommendation letter maybe. Okay, okay.
yes. So I think okay, so I think Kadita is trouble with her connection, and I think she cannot join again. And anything question that you want to ask again, or maybe you want to like consult again in the to Kadita, maybe I can send you the number of her.
Yes, thank you. I think we have to finish. I have to finish our conversation because I wanna